Okay, guys. Welcome back to episode 4.
Back, baby!
This energy level, I'm loving it. Because those are like surprises me. All right, episode 4, which also makes us realize we've been doing this for a month, guys.
It's crazy.
A month.
A month is mad.
But you know what? Milestone vibes.
Exactly.
But
we're doing well.
Now, we need a milestone from you guys. Yeah, let's just hit sub. Because why not? Yeah. Like, it's not going to do anything to you, but it does something for us. Yeah, you know what? It will do something for you, actually. Yeah. It will entertain you. Yeah? Exactly. It'll get you there.
Exactly.
When you're like, I need that energy in the morning. Boom. We got that.
Energy.
When you're like, I need that entertainment.
Entertainment.
I don't know if I keep hitting my chest. It hurts, you know? Anyway. All right. So, guys, welcome back to FlicksnFields episode 4. Happy to have you.
Yes. Welcome in.
Welcome in. Yes. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the gang.
Right. Let's talk about it. We've got to talk about it.
Yeah.
That Anthony Joshua knockout. Oh my God. Last week. I shouted on him last week. I was saying because I
told you.
I wanted the killer, Anthony Joshua.
I told you it was coming.
All I was saying is, no matter what you say, we couldn't have based Anthony Joshua on that last fight. That last fight was against nobody really. Not Ngannou, the one before.
Yeah, but I told you that killer's been living in him. That tiger instinct. He from the streets. Yeah.
What's he been doing for the last 5 years then?
Doesn't matter. He realised, hold on, I'm actually a boxer.
Do you know what
I meant to punch, and he went boom.
The best thing I've seen for him, right, is that he has got a new coach.
Yeah.
There's a new coach since the last fight.
I actually didn't know that.
He had a new fight. Basically, he hasn't been the same really since Ruiz, and
that one hurt him.
Usyk basically battered him, and almost. There was questions of him retiring, which is crazy, really.
He can't, not after that.
No, after Usyk. No,
okay,
after Usyk. And then he didn't really fight for much. It was supposed to be Fury, Joshua, but obviously Joshua lost a few fights, still wasn't really going anywhere. Mm-hmm. But then he got a new coach, fought the last guy, and now that pushed him up to facing Ngannou because Ngannou just lost against Fury.
Yeah.
For me, I was like, I didn't expect this from Joshua at all. As I said last week, I thought, if that killer isn't there, then it could be done. But my God, I've never been so happy to see someone get their prime back, get that bit of swagger back. But I think
his prime, that was his excellence. This is his prime now. This is his prime now.
By belt, it's not his prime. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Well, in terms of a boxer, this is his prime. Because don't get twisted, before he lost against Ruiz, he was, like we said on last week's episode, if you're wondering what we're talking about, go listen to it. Like we said on last week's episode, when he was fighting before, he was a boxer on paper. Yeah. He was everything you look for. He was technical, he was big, he was strong, he was fit, he had the stamina. But now, he's fighting.
Yeah, no, do you know what? Before
he was boxing, now he's fighting, and he's fighting well.
Yeah, do you know, I think before, as I was saying with this trainer, before, Anthony Joshua's brand was undefeated. Yep. It was like 16 or something like that.
It's crazy. And he was
doing he came out of the Olympics, smashed everyone up, got the belts, was doing so well. And then basically there was this fat guy that stood in, basically, Ruiz. And then basically the guy went, go on and smashed him up, and it's like, wow. there was no one expected it at all. And then basically, because his brand was so big, Anthony Joshua was a brand, and it was so, boxing, it was crazy. About him, he was doing press conferences, all this stuff. It was just so much as Anthony Joshua. So when he lost, it really hit him hard.
It shook me.
100%.
See, I wasn't 100%. Even okay. Let me not sit here on my high horse like I'm the greatest boxer knowledge ever in the world. I'm not. But
you know that Joshua.
Everyone knows Anthony Joshua.
Exactly
but the one thing I ever heard first was undefeated fighter. Step into the ring with him is guaranteed lose. Mm-hmm. And then I saw a fight against someone who was standing, like you said, and it was like...
Obviously, he's a big boxer. He knows what he's done. He has accolades as a fighter, but obviously not in the pedigree. No one knows.
I never heard of Ruiz until after that fight.
He's a Mexican fight.
And now I was like, oh, so this is Ruiz.
Yeah, exactly.
This is like... And I was like, you know what? Fair play. He stepped to the ring and he knew the opportunity. He knew what the opportunity was. And he understood the amount of effort he put in. I think that's the reason, because I know I said this last week, but that's the reason that fight ended that way. The mindset was so heavy in it.
Crazy.
AJ had never lost the way he lost before. So it was like, Ruiz goes in there going, he knows that he wasn't that big. Mm-hmm. He knows AJ is a household name. And that's why he took the fight in the first place. And he knew, he had faith in his skills, and knew if he can pull it off.
Confidence. The confidence
he must have
is crazy.
It's changed everything.
The big thing, back to the main thing I was saying, basically, is that Anthony Joshua has evolved as a boxer.
Easily.
In the sense of, but before, he was a fighter and he was fighting for the first reason why he was fighting, basically, because he knew he was the best and he was to knock you out, right? But in the last 5 years or so, He fought because of a brand. He fought this. He wasn't fighting for the reason of fighting, as to knock him out.
I get what you mean.
Like there was a fight against. I think it must have been Yusuf that we watched together, and he just kill it, just go for it, and it wasn't there.
It was that one, yeah.
It just didn't go for it at all. But
I was waiting for that Ngannou punch.
Yeah, and then with this one, his coach
Killer Instinct
said to him, "You're good at fighting. Just fight." And it might sound as crazy and simple as that, but that's what he did. He said in the the interview after the fight, he said, "All I do is fight. That's what they told me to do. That's what I'm going to do."
Yeah.
And I was so impressed with watching it because he went down twice in the first round. I got some stats actually.
Was it in the first round he went down twice?
He went down twice in the first round.
I thought it was once in the first.
He might have once in the first, once in the second actually.
Yeah.
But then basically I've got some of the stats in it.
Hit me with it. See, this week key stats, yeah? Key stats,
the stats man.
Hit me with it.
12 of the 41 blows that AJ threw.
Wow.
Hit. So that's what.
He hit every single blow?
No. Like 12, 41.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said 41 blows. 40,
okay. This is how short the fight was. He threw 41 punches through the first round and a bit of the second round.
Yeah.
12 of them hit, right? Ngannou threw 42 and only hit 8. He hit 8 3 times. But Andy Joshua...
You said he hit 12, right? Yeah. Like 1, 2?
But of Andy Joshua's 12 punches that hit, 9 of them are power punches. Not one power punch at Andy Joshua, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but for me, what was impressive though is that when Ngannou he came in, you really thought it was going to be a fight, and just in the first round, that first clean punch, it was so impressive.
Do you know what? But it is Ngannou's fault. He thought, I'm just going to fight southpaw. I'm just going to accept it.
Yeah, no, but it's just, for me, what I generally thought the first round was going to be not much fighting really. There'll be a few punches, but they're going to learn each. Normally, the big fights normally, that first round is the most boring round because they learn each other and they're basically going to just see how they react to feints and how they do different things because of that's how you learn who almost your fighter's against, right? But then in this round, I don't know, just AJ I think it took him like 30 seconds in the round to just figure him out. That right hand went straight through the guard.
It went so clean through the guard.
It was such a shock. I didn't believe it. And then for me, the greatest thing was that second round. You're thinking, you're going to kill him.
Do you know what? I'll give you that. So when I saw that first round, because last week, obviously, it happened last week.
Literally, when we recorded last week.
We went home, we watched it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I saw that first round. I went, wow. I thought Ngannou was going to go back to his corner. Yeah. His coach is going to chat to him.
Yeah,
and he's going to come back completely different, completely different man. He's going to come out with the MMA kind of, that kind of intensity, obviously with no kicks, but
he fought Fury so well.
The thing is,
Fury.
He underestimated AJ. Because, do you know what? The same way last week, you were like, oh, he hasn't got that killer in him.
Yeah.
I think that's the same thing Ngannou thought.
Yeah, probably.
Until he was rocked in that first.
Yeah.
And obviously, when
that rocked him hard.
Heavy.
Joshua hits hard. So
that's why he went down in the second.
Yeah.
Because when it came to the second round, he probably came out thinking, okay, I actually know. That's why you saw him get back to the proper stance.
Yeah.
And he was like, he's getting ready for the actual fight. But the problem is, he didn't realize he was as rocked as he was.
No, he was rocked.
And the thing on top of it, because I know we're talking about confidence and Ruiz.
Yeah.
Joshua now had that confidence that even though Ngannou's a massive guy and he held his own against Fury, he now knows I can actually have this guy. Yeah, and now his head's telling him for a bang.
What's I can't remember, there's some sort of phrase. If you can make the guy believe, you can kill him. I can't.
Never heard it.
No, but it's a bit like it's totally different, but like Marvel. Basically, they made Thanos bleed. That basically means he's defeatable. That's sort of what I meant basically. But if you see Ngannou as this big thing,
originated from the movie Predator.
Oh, fair enough.
If he bleeds, we can kill it.
Oh, so I was close.
You're close.
Basically, I think the confidence that Joshua had before, the fight before, he had there from beating him, and that confidence where he did. To be fair, he battered his last opponent. In fairness to him. And he had the confidence to go against Ruiz, not Ruiz, Ngannou. Yeah. That first punch went through, and then he's like, he
was like, oh wait, so I can do this.
He's like, no matter what you come at me, I'm gonna beat you. There was no confidence.
It was like, I have knocked down this giant.
Yeah. Now he is now not a giant. There's no scaring. But
he is now on my level because the thing that got me was you saw the trailer for the fight, right?
Yeah.
So the trailer was always like, oh, they both threw that bang at the same time, and I was like, when watching that trailer, I was like, okay. Ngannou knows. He understands. It's AJ. The, quote unquote, the undefeated bar a couple fights.
Yeah.
But
that's the problem.
He didn't take it as seriously as I wanted him to.
I don't know. Do you know what? I actually disagree a little bit.
Really?
I think he actually did. But Joshua was just that good.
Who takes it seriously and doesn't fight in their main stance from the very beginning?
But I think that's what. I think him and his coaches decided to do that on purpose.
Then he should fire his coaches.
No, but I think that's just a mishap of tactics in the sense of I think they watched the fight against the last guy and they probably thought the best start to go against Joshua was Southpaw and. Really
apparently not. Apparently not.
But the biggest praise I can give about Joshua is that before I said does have the killer. He knocked Guy down the first. He didn't really. He was went after him in the second, the first round a little bit, but
yeah, that's true.
The second round, he knocked him down, and the first punch he threw knocked him out. Yeah, that is so impressive.
It is impressive, but I also have to give Anthony Joshua his accolades for the aim and the timing of his punches. Because he knew the right time to throw feints. He was throwing his body bangs. He was throwing the ones for the face, and it was like he knew how to, like you said, he figured him out in that first round. Yeah. So he knew if he throws that feint, then he throws the proper power punch, and Ngannou's going down. Because especially when you saw, I'm telling you, the only reason Ngannou got out of that first round was because of the bell.
Yeah, probably.
Literally, because he would have got up and AJ would have knocked him straight back down like he did in the second.
Yeah, I was just.
But second round came. I don't know how long it was into the second round, but when he gave the second knockdown,
halfway through, I think. Yeah.
It was so impressive. Yeah. So he gave that knockdown in the second round.
Yeah.
And that's when he was like, okay, there's no bell coming for you this time, so now I can put that back, that work in when you're dazed.
There was no work though. That's what I'm saying. But normally, when you get knocked down, you probably you do. That's the thing. The saying is. Kill them, after them. There was no going after them. We just bang one and done. It was like I don't people understand how hard it is because of all that person that's been knocked down. All they want to do is defend. That's all they want to do.
Like
and basically just feel a bit more normal and back into the round, right?
Get their head back.
So they're proper defended, unless obviously he was proper knocked out. But even then, not knocked out, but dazed, defended it. One bang straight through. Oh, it's incredible.
Fair. And for someone as big as Ngannou to go down that easily really shows.
They got folded.
Yeah, I saw the leg. I saw the leg.
What I will say is though, it did scare me a little bit in the sense, not scare me. Ngannou didn't move for like a couple of seconds.
Oh yeah, because I saw when they brought the medics in, they had to put the oxygen on him. I was like,
it just makes you realise how scary boxing actually.
Boxing is a crazy sport.
Like they get hit 1,000 times.
That's why. So onto another fight that we spoke about last week was the whole Tyson Paul one. Yeah. So I know obviously bringing on that
is scary. No, you're right.
So, and the reason why,
either way.
Do you know what I know, Sam? So correct me if I'm wrong. Put the rules here. Just tell me if I'm wrong, Che. But I was watching. So me and TikTok are like this. We're like fingers. We are literally I live on that app way more often than I should. Have you ever checked your time on that app?
No, thank you.
No, honestly, thank you. It was like you can check over the last 24 hours or last 10 days. I spent well over 48 hours in the last 10 days. And I was like, my God, I didn't think it was that long.
No, you have not.
I'm telling you I have.
In 10 days?
In 10 days. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Because you have to understand, when I'm in
20% of your time.
Shut up. Anyway, when I'm home, I am
incredible.
Okay. I'm sitting on my I'm a constant double screener. TV's on, scrolling on TikTok.
No, fair, but it's still crazy.
I'm eating food and my show's finished and I still got food left.
I've had kids.
I'm really not. Trust me. My mom can tell you I'm not. There was no food. There was no TV. But it got to the point when I was older and I was like, I have a phone now.
You're not have an adult.
Fair. But so are you. So sharp. Anyway.
But that's fine. I accept mine.
Okay. Anyway. So back to my main point. So I took a look at the rules for Jake Paul and Mike Tyson's fight. So obviously, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. I'm going to do this purely off memory because I forgot to write it down.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it was the weight. Also, Jake Paul gets to wear headgear. Mike Tyson can't. So
what?
This could be complete speculation and someone just lies straight to me on this app, which does happen a lot on TikTok. But I'm going to say these, and if I'm just wrong, just be like, voice over if you want and be like, he was completely wrong. So everything he says here is just incorrect, and then let the video carry on. But Jake Paul, so the weight, Mike Tyson has to drop weight to meet Jake Paul's, but Jake Paul's weight doesn't matter. In terms of Jake Paul that has a range he can be in, but that's about it. But Mike Tyson has to hit under a certain weight.
What?
Jake can wear headgear, Tyson can't.
Go into a head. There is not a chance Jake wears it.
No idea. No. But there was a couple other rules that I have to check out. And Che, if you can do me a favor, just go on Google and find the rules for me or something.
If you can see that.
And let me know and just correct us. But That was what I heard.
That
and I was
seems
like,
crazy.
That feels insane to me. And obviously going back to like the whole
what's the point?
AJ and Ngannou fight. I think the main reason was you're seeing two giants and then you look at Mike Tyson, you're like, this is a giant of the game. Yeah. His punches like can kill people. Hit me with the rules, Trey. Go on.
No headgear will be used in the bout between Tyson and Paul, contrary to popular speculation.
Oh, so I was wrong.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Mike will fight for the first time since facing Roy Jones Jr. in November.
So this is first fight after Roy Jones and no headgear. Cool.
Thank God for that.
It's still the bout will take place under professional rules. So
so it's still gonna be an exhibition then. So it'll be a bit like the Mayweather stuff. You know, when Mayweather fights, I don't believe it goes under your record.
Oh, it's just for fun.
So I believe Deji's record, because he's fought Mayweather, doesn't count as a loss. Because I'm pretty sure.
It doesn't say whether it is an exhibition.
Yeah. So the rules are they're basically just announced it just to get the money, basically.
Fair.
But I am very happy though that
the headgear thing's wrong because I did not want that.
I think it's ridiculous. But we've got to a bit of a tangent. But have you not seen? Logan Paul said he got offered it and he denied it.
What? The Tyson fight?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because he just didn't think it's sensible to do it. And then obviously Jake Paul just responded and said, "What?
Jake will take any fight if it looks good enough."
Also, he's actually getting really mad at his brother because you're saying you're trying to push him as the second option, second choice. I really think in the future...
hold on. I don't think that's so much his fault. Because if you you offer Logan a fight, Logan is a lot better, at least what I've seen so far.
Also,
Logan can fight and he's more athletic than Jake is.
I actually think it's a bit of a risk, but I think because of Logan WWE, I think Logan's more well known than Jake.
He is
in the world
1,000%.
So if you're going to fight, obviously that's what you do.
You go for the bigger name.
And obviously,
because Tyson's really a massive name.
Mainstream as well. Logan Paul signed one fight KSI, which went viral.
Logan Paul's fought KSI. He's fought Mayweather.
Of course, yeah, exactly.
Like, Logan Paul's done his bits in boxing and said, you know what? Exactly. I'm actually just going to jump off the top rope and post that ricochet. And like...
It's crazy. United States champion as well. But I think
it's crazy.
We've gone on a massive tangent.
Yeah.
The main thing from that Ngannou thing is boxing is...
Oh, yeah, we were talking about Ngannou.
Ngannou getting knocked out and not getting up was completely scary. And seriously,
terrifying.
Boxing is a very, very dangerous game.
If you're going to do it correct.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what? I know you're going to be like, what's he talking about? Like, why is he bringing this up now? But do you remember the time we went to actually go boxing training?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, because we literally...
went for that one session. It was great.
Yeah, it was exceptional. But you were terrible. And I was better.
No, but my problem is that my hands were pretty good. But then, wait. No, excuse me, the guy said your hands are great. The only problem is you don't move your body.
That was fair. No, because I mean, one of the first exercises we did was you basically had to just move about. You had to try to touch the other person in like the stomach kind of thing. So yeah, you touch me in the stomach and you get a point. Something like that.
First attempt.
And it was like your first attempt.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was like 10-1.
Oh yeah,
to me. But that was your issue. You don't move your body.
Yeah, but I never understood how to. In a sense. Like, I know.
Left foot, right foot.
Like my brain just because basically all I do is move my head. So like the arm coming towards me, I did it, just move my head out of the way.
What was if they hit you in the stomach?
I know, that's not a problem. I'm too pretty to get hit.
Okay.
But if I went before, that was definitely one thing I needed to do. Was like just make sure I moved my entire body. But
that's true. But
back to realised how much your years of experience and how you do it and that.
Exactly.
So impressive.
To learn to body just the unintentional movements, just to easily.
Oh, incredible!
But back to the reason I brought this up in the first place was because I genuinely didn't think Ngannou moved enough.
Fair enough.
Because when looking at it, AJ did his laps. AJ was more of an outboxer than an inboxer. Yeah. So he was going round the ring. He was leading Ngannou round, and obviously naturally you would like to be the inboxer. You would like to be the one that's in the middle of the ring, kind of like.
And I think,
but that wasn't AJ.
No, but I think. Ngannou was smaller than Joshua. I think Joshua was 6'6", so you would naturally think he would be in there.
I would think when you get closer, he'll get it. But no, AJ was one taking the steps in, throwing his bags and getting back out. Yeah. Which Ngannou just couldn't counter. But yeah, that was...
From that last thing on boxing, I'm so excited for the future.
In terms of?
This win cements whoever wins from Fury, Usyk.
Fury?
I think... I'll probably go with Usyk, I think.
Fury.
It's tough. It's very, very tough.
Fair.
But whoever wins that goes
Has to fight AJ.
Fights AJ.
Has to fight AJ.
And that would probably be, it will be for the World Championship.
Fair.
I would love, because I think because the fight's in May, probably be like November, December, fight the Fury, AJ. Because the views, better give up.
Yeah.
My only problem is that look what Josh did to Ngannou compared to what Fury did to Ngannou. Very, very different. I would have stated very, very clearly that Fury is better than Joshua. I would have done it from almost the last 2 years you've said it to me, right? But then if you compare it to the same fighter, Ngannou damaged, hurt Fury.
Yeah, but Fury didn't look like he was taking it too seriously. Fury was
I'm not sure that thing. But I think very much now, Joshua doing that to Ngannou has fueled.
Yeah. Fury's going to come different.
Incredibly. So
when he fights, that's why I said Fury's going to win.
So whatever he's doing now, he's doing 10 times more now.
Yeah, 100%.
The only thing is, though, is that people think that Fury's going to walk Usyk. Usyk is so tough to hit.
Yeah, but okay, Fury is so tough to hit. No, Fury's so tough to predict. No, that makes it so tough to hit.
This is why this fight is so good. It's always been said that Fury is like Usyk in the sense of he's a big man you can't hit.
Yeah.
Usyk is now in the same weight class, and they are very, very good.
How tall is Usyk? Is he the same height?
I don't. I know he's smaller.
Okay.
But he's very, very good at boxing.
Okay, fair.
Like if he wins, he could very much win on at points very, very easily. Like
really,
he outboxed Joshua so well. Like when he fought Joshua.
Oh yeah.
Like he knows what he's doing. He knows he's a professional boxer. Like he's a proper professional. So,
he boxes.
I'll be very, very surprised. I wouldn't. But he wouldn't. He boxes not to get knocked out. Like, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's very, very tactical. So it's definitely more of a fight than I think people are saying it is now.
Okay.
I think a lot of people now have seen AJ win and go, "Oh, it's Fury AJ end of the year." I think it's.
I am saying that.
Yeah, I agree. I want that fight so much.
It's going to happen.
There is more.
I put it out there, and the universe will go back to me because I need to see it.
I think if Joshua didn't win against Ngannou at this date, let's say he won after the Fury. I think technically it's supposed to be before. Technically,
that's true.
Fury got the cut in his eye, didn't he? He got delayed. But I think if that was it, I think Fury wouldn't have pushed as hard. So it could have been a closer fight towards Usyk. But I think now Fury's going to be like locked in.
Yeah, it's because he understands that if he has to fight AJ, he has to fight AJ.
Which I'm really proud. I'm really happy with now. This fight should happen like 4 or 5 years ago. So I'm happy that it's happened now. So that is us unboxing.
Yeah.
Probably until Fury, probably.
So we're to when?
Probably until the Fury Usyk fight.
Oh yeah, when is that?
It's in May.
May, okay. So not too long to wait.
No, so following from that, we're going to do the same as last week, but we're going to change it up a little bit. So last week we did Fields Focus, but this week we're going to do Flicks Focus. Over to you.
It's my time. I'm in the building. I'm over here. Yeah. All right, cool.
Loving the vibes.
So my Flicks Focus of this week is a show that got me into it.
Ooh.
Show that had me right here in my heart. Wrong side. In my heart. It had me. As in my heart and mind was in it. I was like, you know what? I wouldn't mind being this guy.
Wow.
My show this week is The Gentleman.
Ooh.
Yeah? Little suit and tie vibe.
I've seen it.
You've seen it?
I've not seen it.
Okay.
I need
to see what? Let me sell it to you. Yeah? Let me sell it to you. Let me sell it to you. All right, cool.
Blank canvas.
Imagine, yeah, summery day. Oh, that's a lie. Because it was set in England. So, rainy day.
Rainy, yeah. I've got rain in my brain yet, right?
Cool. There's a duke, yeah? I'm talking aristocracy, yeah?
Oh, I see.
He inherits his mansion.
Paula.
From his dad.
Love that.
But it's controversy from the beginning because he's the second son. Second son shouldn't be inherited, it should be the first son. Yeah. Naturally. Fair. But first son, the dad's like, dickhead, we're not hiring you.
No, you would be so
But the thing is, he doesn't tell him. Yeah, it's in the will. So you can't argue with your dad.
No, this sounds mad. But imagine your dad dying. You're thinking, yeah, mate, I'm in here. Quintin, I'm first in line.
No,
as bad as it sounds, right? It's bad. Like Quintin, dad's dead. I'm now a millionaire.
Yeah.
The will comes out and he
did not happen when he thought.
No, brother. Nah, man.
The thing is,
I'm so pissed. I've just killed my dad for no reason.
He didn't kill his dad. No, let's get that right. He didn't kill his dad. If that was part of it, this would have been ultimate spoilers. Oh, nearly forgot. Ooh. Spoilers, man.
Spoilers! I've not even seen it. I'll get spoiled. That's mad.
If you want to be spoiled to by my sultry tones, you want to hear what happens in the show, you want to understand how the Duke does his business.
Love that.
Just keep coming with us, or just skip to the next part. But don't come off of it, because I know you want to hear it. Anyway,
so the scene is Rain, Duke.
Okay. So see, that's the thing. He might be a Duke, but he ain't a millionaire.
Oh.
So he has the title, but he has the mansion, because mansion's been in his house for hundreds of years. Been his name.
Is his mansion still good though?
His mansion's still good. He has the staff, so he has technically money coming from the government and everything, because he's still royalty.
Okay, he's still that guy.
But in terms of how rich you expect Duke to be, he isn't.
Okay.
But the reason why he still has the money to pay his staff, he still has money to do all of this, is because he finds out after he inherits the mansion that actually there's a weed farm underneath his mansion. And he's thinking...
It's got to be a shot on it though, especially if you're a Duke and you're thinking your money's very clean in it. Though.
The thing is, he didn't know, but his dad is the one that let them move in. His mum knew and everything.
Mum knew as well.
Mum knew, but she hides that she knows. Anyway, so now this story is him trying to get out of the weed game. He tells them, listen...
trying to get out of there?
He tells them, listen, I don't want to be in this. I don't want to be criminals. I want to raise our household to be proper and right and just.
No, that's fair. You want your house to be clean?
Yeah. The thing is, they go, listen, you're getting a shit ton of money from us. Really think about it. And he goes, obviously they're criminals, so you can't just go get out and they leave.
Yeah.
So he goes, I want you out by the end of the year. Goes to speak to...
What time was this? Do you know?
This is set kind of modern times. This isn't old.
I was in the UK as well.
Yeah, in the UK.
That's cool.
And actually, it's a Guy Ritchie series.
Okay.
So
how many episodes? Come on, let's give it
It's 8 episodes.
How long is each episode?
About an hour for the first couple, and then about 40 minutes for the rest.
Oh, nice.
But anyway, so you see this Duke go through jump hoops, has to save his brother because his brother's an absolute idiot, the one that got skipped over, older brother. So his older brother, a younger sister than him. He's also a captain in the army, but leaves because he's kind of that guy.
He could be that guy.
So it's played by Theo James. If you don't know who that is, please just put a picture here. If you do know who that is, then yeah. Actually, you should know who this is. You've seen Divergent, right?
Yes.
Joe, the guy who, like the main character guy, kind of blondish kind of thing. And he's part of the Divergent group.
Yeah.
He's the one that the main lead is kind of attached to. He's on the poster.
I believe so. Put the picture of him in Divergent here as well.
Yeah.
So we can tell.
Just so everyone, but yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Is that guy, if you don't know who I'm talking about, Google. Or come to YouTube and see for yourself.
This sounds amazing.
So he goes and he now goes, I want you off my land in a year. They go, we give you like 5 mil a year. We want our we want what we're paying for. We want our land because it takes a lot to move a weed farm out from underground. All the ventilators, all the generators, all the weed out. Yeah, so they have built everything. So this is his journey. He goes through, there's murders that happen. There is betrayal that happens. But the ending, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but the ending gets to you. In a good way. It's a good ending. And it's one that surprises you. And also, for the people who haven't heard of The Gentleman, there's also The Gentleman movie, which features Matthew McConaughey, Bugsy Malone.
I think he's collected then.
Colin Farrell. These are same world.
Same world. Right, okay.
But I would say, in my opinion, watch the series first, even though the series came out later, because it gives a little bit of context to the movie that I didn't have prior.
So it might make the movie better watching anyway, because I'm almost 100% I've definitely watched the movie. So yeah, it
makes the movie better because you're like, oh, that's how that's there in the movie, or oh, that's how this happens in the movie, because it's kind of a prequel to the movie. At least in my opinion, because everything's set prior.
Set before. Okay, that's fair enough. I love that.
I'm pretty sure it's set prior. But anyway, so this is when I checked last, it was number 1 on Netflix.
Yeah.
It could have dropped down. I doubt it would have, given how good it is.
It would be top 5.
Easily top 5. Easily. So yeah.
Love that.
That is my series of the week. That's my recommendation. That's what I'm saying, go and watch. And obviously, if you haven't finished 100%. Avatar The Last Airbender, watch it. Because it just got renewed for season 2 and season 3.
Wow, has it?
So they're putting the work in.
Yeah, I now know.
So go watch it.
It is Airbender. I know this one now. not triangle heads.
Listen, you and shows just don't work, and it's okay. But anyway, so yeah, that is my Flicks focus of this week.
Love that.
The Gentleman, the series, The Gentleman, the movie, Avatar, and if I went into all the series I've watched this week, you'll think I have no job. Anyway, go on.
And TikTok is
shut up.
48 hours last.
Shut up.
Now,
let me live my life.
Finally, in 4 episodes in of my sport of footbol. It's the one I love the most. That's the one I love. It's the first time I'm probably talking about it. Which will be, I'm talking about it now.
Oh.
You look at me like...
I was like, what are you talking about?
We're going to be, moving on.
Oh, okay.
Moving on.
Oh, by all means, hit me with it.
Not being a newbie to this, isn't it? I was saying, finally now, we are going to go into the football. Finally, we've done
football.
4 episodes. That's what I'm saying.
The ball with the foot.
Please stop. But anyway, the main thing is this week is the Champions League quarterfinals is all set.
I want the teams, list them. I want the teams.
So we now have the first quarterfinals is Atletico Madrid versus Dortmund.
And who's winning? I know who I say Atletico Madrid, but who you got?
Do you know what? Atletico Madrid.
Love to see it.
Is very, very good. Good enough. The manager knows what he's doing.
Hit with the next 2.
Quarterfinals is PSG versus Barcelona.
I think it's a PSG win.
Now, this is very, very big. It's because this is the first season, again, since post-Neymar, Messi and Mbappe.
Oh, yeah.
That Mbappe is in a position where he can fight for Champions League. And in all fairness, he's got a very good run to the final. If he can beat Barcelona, he then has a Borussia Dortmund or Atletico Madrid. I personally think they are worse than Barcelona. So, obviously, they've got...
Really?
I think Barcelona beat both of them.
Okay.
Personally. They've got quite an easy run to the final, I would say. And on the other side of the bracket, you've Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. Kane back in London. It's going to be very tough.
Yeah. But that's why, because see, for the other 2, instantly I said who I think is going to win. I ain't said it for that, because I genuinely don't know.
Honestly, I think it's Arsenal. Arsenal are firing all cylinders. They scored so many goals.
I think they are top of the league right now.
Yeah, they're just. They are top of the league. They are top of the league. They are top of the league.
I don't love it, but it's the truth.
What should be the final, personally, the 2 best teams in the competition still is for a quarter-final match, is Real Madrid versus Man City.
That's going to be a match and a half.
For me, that really is the final. That should be the final. They are the 2 best teams. But
do you know what's worse?
Yeah.
The fact is obviously not the final because only one of those teams can go to the final. But I feel like everyone's going to watch that. I feel like the rest of it is going to disappoint me because I feel like the intensity and how good that game is going to be isn't going to match up to the others.
But for me, what I do love this year though is that because the 2 best teams are against each other, we could get a very out there winner in a sense. Obviously, if Man City may win it, obviously whoever wins, Man City or Madrid who wins it, they could still win it, yes. But it gives a big chance to the likes of Dortmund, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, that type of team that haven't won it in a while, obviously. But I don't think Dortmund or Atletico Madrid have ever won it really. But they're up there in there. But I think PSG, if they're going to do it, if Mbappe's going to leave, because he's leaving this year, isn't he?
Yeah, so he wants to leave on a high. Leave on a high.
So funny, right? If the final is PSG versus Madrid. And he beats Madrid.
And then just goes in there.
If you can't beat him, join them.
Wait, if Madrid beats...
No, but I didn't say he beats them though. But he's basically going to beat them and then just join them. So they're all going to the final and they're going to add it back into themselves. Bit crazy, but...
Unstoppable.
Okay, cool. Let's predict then. Let's predict how we think it's going to go.
Cool.
So let's start with Madrid versus Dortmund. I have got some stats for you. I've got some stats
hit with them.
Oh, before we even get into it, let's got some more stats on what it is and some of the betting stuff and some of the things. So,
hit me.
The top goal scorers of the Champions League so far is Harry Kane at Bayern Munich, still in.
So I put my money on Harry Kane.
What?
I put my money on Harry Kane.
Well, he's at Bayern Munich so far, but there's 4. There's joint. There's not just
one. Okay, let's see.
So they all want 6 goals each.
Okay.
Right? Just as I said, as a Man United fan, Haaland was on like 5 before the group stage. It's irrelevant.
Fair.
I do not think he's on 4, but it's irrelevant.
Anyway, go on.
Fuming. Anyway, that's not the point. It's not the point. Harry Kane is on 6 goals.
Yep.
Bayern Munich still in.
Yep.
Antoine Griezmann is on 6 goals and still in Atletico Madrid.
Yep.
Erling Haaland, obviously Man City still in, and then Kylian Mbappe is still in.
Yeah.
So the top goal scorers are all still in. So that's pretty good.
So you said that's better stats, yeah?
No, that is the fact. That's fact.
Fact, yeah.
Of them, the top goals, but the betting stats, of what's the basically the people that are betting of who they think is going to go through so far. Mm-hmm. So the Atletico Madrid versus Dortmund, they are saying Atletico's going through. Mm-hmm. PSG Barcelona, they're saying PSG. Arsenal versus Bayern Munich, saying Arsenal, and City Madrid, they are saying City. That is what the betting stance is. I think couldn't be far off, in all fairness.
Okay.
Because I think that there's a lot of
What
one
are you the most sure about as the predictions?
Most sure?
What one? Okay, cool. For people at home and for me,
honestly,
if I was to give you my wallet and go, cool, go put the money on it, on a team to win these predictions, which one am I coming back with?
I can't see Dortmund getting to the semi-final essentially. I can't. Personally, I just can't. They've not got enough players really that are that caliber of echelon of player, of world-class players.
They've got the fact Sancho's come back.
He's got a goal as well. He just can't stand 10 off. But we can talk about that later.
Go on.
But they are the fourth in the Bundesliga. But the thing is now, Dortmund are now undefeated in 9 Champions League games at their stadium for the first one in 25 years. So obviously they have been once they're there in their stadium, they are doing well. But obviously that is historical stats. I honestly think Atletico Madrid. Listen to this stat right with Simeone, the manager of AC Milan. Right?
Yeah,
AC Milan Atletico Madrid. Diego Simeone at Atletico Madrid have never lost a home game in the Champions League knockout stages. They've never lost.
Fair.
So they'll be at home one leg. Obviously, it's a 2-leg thing. Atletico Madrid has now reached 7 Champions League quarterfinals under Simeone. Atletico Madrid only reached quarterfinals 5 times in its history before Simeone's arrival, and he's been there for the last 10 years. But it's impressive.
He's been doing.
He is a very, very good manager. He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
Their top goal scorers now: Morata with 19 on competitions and Griezmann with 19, and they're fourth in La Liga. So they do seem pretty good in comparison to Dortmund, where they're fourth. So they're both fourth in their division, but their top goal scorers only got 12. So obviously it's a big difference from 2. I know that the second only got 5 or something. So they've got much more firepower, Atletico Madrid. So in my personal opinion, FlicksnFields will move Atletico Madrid, if you're okay with that, into semi-finals.
All right, okay. So basically, if I gave you my wallet,
I'm going
Atletico Madrid.
That is, out of all of them.
You know what? Given the stats you just laid on me, I can't actually blame you because never lost a home game.
Yeah, we'll be a bit
crazy.
It's a crazy that.
To never lose. Never once.
But that also does mean technically, though, also that they've not won the Champions League every year. That basically means they're
bad at away games.
But obviously, the deeper you go, obviously the better you get. Obviously, I do remember them definitely. They were in the final against Madrid.
Oh wow!
With Bale, Benzema, and Ronaldo.
That is a trio.
It is.
Oh.
But that was very.
That
very
is
good.
a trio and a half.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
BBC was brilliant. It is Bale, Benzema, Cristiano.
Fair.
I suppose, obviously, Barcelona had MSN, Neymar, Messi, Suarez.
Yeah.
So now we move on to PSG versus Barcelona. I think this one could be tasty. It really all depends on if Barcelona turn up, I think PSG will come out, fire all guns blazing, but PSG do have a track record of just giving up, just losing and just bottling it.
Fair. Do you want to know something really weird?
Go on.
Not weird, sorry, something really random.
Go on.
When you said if they don't turn up, I was like, why won't they turn up? Like, I thought you meant literally. And then I was like, oh, you meant like mentally. And I was like, oh. I was like, what? It just wouldn't turn up. Like, anyway, sorry. Yeah, go on. I genuinely was like, are you just going to stay at home?
No, you just... I didn't expect you to say that. Anyway, PSG, their top goal scorer is Mbappe with 20
of course.
In all competitions.
They're
first in Ligue 1. But they've never won the Champions League ever. But they did get to the Champions League final in 2020. They lost.
I don't know how they've never won.
They were injected loads of oil like a couple of years ago. With Man City. But Barcelona and PSG have faced before. More than one occasion. The most in the history. They've faced each other 13 times.
That's a lot.
But the last time they faced each other, Kylian Mbappe scored a hat-trick in the last game.
Of course he did.
In the Camp Nou when PSG beat Barcelona 4-1.
Oh, of course he did.
It is probably it's the first time that Barcelona have got this far without Messi in Champions League.
Fair, good for them.
But also the thing is though, is that Xavi, their manager now, is 100% he's leaving this team end of the season. So it's almost like a big send up.
He and Mbappe are just disappearing.
Well, yeah, but actually Xavi's leaving and Mbappe's going to La Liga. So the thing is, it's tough, but I think it really depends on. I think the better team is definitely PSG on paper and just in the league generally. But for me, if Joao Felix and all them players do turn up for Barcelona, it could be a game.
Okay.
So I think for us, I think we agree with bookies again and do put through PSG only because of Mbappe, basically. And also the general team is better. But this is the one I would probably say I wouldn't be surprised if Barcelona do sneak it because of obviously there's 2 legs. Yeah. It's not one knockout game, it's 2 legs. So obviously, you know what? Salaries from there.
When you're saying you stick with the bookies, you know what? They have the job for the reason, I guess. That is
very true.
But they look at the stats and they're like, you know what? Yeah.
So we've got two more to go. And then we'll go to the final. So Arsenal, Bayern Munich. We can go a bit through it. It's a bit quicker now. Arsenal have had their heaviest defeats in Champions League 3 times against Bayern Munich. So don't forget, Arsenal have only been on this pedigree in probably the last 2 years of being a team that fights for titles. In the last 10 years, they've been a panic club. They've been like not barely reaching top 4, and they've not been that great. So obviously, if they've been in the Champions League, the 4 biggest defeats they've ever had was 4-0 against AC Milan in 2011-2012 season.
Correct.
Then all these are against Bayern Munich. 5-1 in 2015-16. 5-1 Bayern Munich 2016-17.
Horror.
And then 5-1 again.
Horror.
The same season they've lost 5-1.
Give up.
Like Bayern Munich.
That's when I wouldn't turn up. That's when I'm staying at home.
Bayern Munich know their number basically. Yeah, that is what it is, right? So, but again, I think they are a very different team. Bayern Munich are not the team they are. They are second in the division.
Think about it. This whole episode, one biggest thing we're talking about is confidence.
Yeah, and Arsenal are skyrocketing.
Yeah, but if you're a team that knows you have beat them to this degree so many times,
I disagree.
You're gonna come in with crazy confidence.
It's in the past, though. It's in the past.
It's still the name. It's still the same name on the club.
Yes and no, but I honestly, personally, I don't like Sanart. Giving us their credit, but they have been battering teams week in, week out.
Fair.
They've got a lot of confidence. They weren't great in their last game because they only just beat Porto 1-0. And then they couldn't score again because it went 1-1 on goal difference. And they beat on penalties. Lucky. David Raya, well done. Fair play to him. Give him his flowers. Because at the start of the season, there was conversation between him and Aaron Ramsdale, who is the best keeper. And he's just saved 2 penalties in a penalty shootout. So
fair.
And the best thing about that, Declan Rice and Bukayo Saka scored penalties. That means for the upcoming Euros, we have penalty takers that can score a penalty. Oh my God.
But I'm not dealing with the way they treated them last time.
Oh.
I'm not dealing with it.
It was bad.
I'm not dealing with it.
As a nation, I think we understand it was bad. Rashford, Sancho, and
I'm not dealing with it.
We get it. But it's bad. But I think for England now, we've got a big chance this summer. And I wanna. We may get onto that later. Maybe in a previous episode, later episode, talk about the England lineup and what we think is right. And will Southgate make the right options? But we'll see.
He better.
So the last quarterfinals is Madrid versus Man City. I think this is the toughest game. I think what are we thinking? I think they've got Erling Haaland. They've got it's just tough. Man City squad is so deep.
Their squad
basically versus the best squad versus the best experience. But then also Bellingham versus Haaland is.
Do you know what? I would love to see that. You know. Because you know what?
I'll be there for that.
Do you know my only thing is why? Because actually, you know what? Let's do it like this.
Cool.
Who would you take if you had to just pick a person? See, I was going to say the same thing because Haaland is so great at finishing.
Boring.
Is the same way we spoke about Max Verstappen?
This is a lie, basically, right? Is Eden Hazard is a previous player. And who do you think to win the Ballon d'Or? And he goes, if you're buying on numbers and everything, no.
Oh, if you're going on numbers, it's Haaland.
On trophies, it'll be Haaland. Right? He said, the reason why everyone loves football is the flair, and skills, and all that different stuff.
He's so good.
If you ask all these players, why did you get into football? People will say Ronaldo, Messi, Ronaldinho, Zidane. Then these are players.
The new generation of Messi, Bellingham, yeah.
Basically, these are made football interesting and exciting to watch.
Honestly.
Wow. If you do that with football is incredible. But it's just, but now Haaland just, it's tough to say now the goals aren't the same, but they're just tappers. They don't just score great goals.
You know what? Yeah, it's just like he scores goals.
He wins games. So tough.
He's a game winner, but not But
if you ask,
you're not gonna sit there and go, "Oh my God, Haaland's playing. It's gonna be so interesting and exciting to watch."
But if you ask any team,
it really is just KDB give him the ball, Haaland kicks it, goal.
Yeah, tap it. But the thing is, though, if you ask anyone in the world, do you want goals, like constant goals, or great goals?
Yeah,
always choose
great goals.
No, though.
I'll choose great goals
for their team.
Oh, constant.
That just because
you're gonna win. Get to the finals, win.
Go on. Who do you think? Whether you say when to go, but just was winning to finish.
Man City.
Man City. Okay, cool. So in the semi-finals, we've got Let's Go Madrid versus PSG. Who are we going with? Who do you think?
Let's go Madrid. PSG. Let's go Madrid. PSG. I'll go at Let's Go Madrid. Really? I know. No, Mbappe is going to come with different. It'll be PSG.
Come on, let's go.
I'm deep in my head. I'm realizing it. Yeah. Mbappe will go. You know what? I have to win. PSG, Man City.
So we're putting PSG in the final.
I'm not even looking at I'm not even looking at that. Man City's going to win against whoever was in the other bracket.
No. Well, if Arsenal, we put Arsenal, didn't we?
We did
against Man City. Arsenal beat Man City before. I think
not again.
There's a conversation, but I personally don't think they beat him. So I think we're saying the final is PSG versus Man City.
That's what I would say.
Who's winning that?
Mbappe Haaland fight. I think Mbappe is going to take it.
I would love to watch that.
Yeah,
but you're saying PSG as a United fan. I'm saying Man City. But we'll see. That's our predictions.
Blasphemy.
And we'll see.
Blasphemy.
We'll see.
Straight blasphemy.
Sticking on to football.
Yeah.
On the English side of it, the Premier League is tasty this season.
You know what? And we've even our final
proper tasty.
What's the one before the final? Was that quarterfinal? Like
semi-finals.
So it goes quarter, semi, final. Yeah. So the semi-final we just spoke about, what we said it'll be Man City versus Arsenal.
Yeah.
You know what? That leads so well into this because 100%. They have been doing all crazy.
So it's tough. But the thing is though, there is a third person out of this race and they are not out of it at all. Liverpool.
You know what?
As much as I can't stand them. They are joint. Technically, they're on the same points, but the goal difference: Arsenal on 46, Liverpool on 39, Man City on 35. So there's 1 point in it, right?
Yeah.
With 10 games to go.
One game. It's a one game. It's a 1 game difference.
No, 1 point difference.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. You draw against one and you're kind of above now. You're 2 point. Yeah.
These can't afford to lose. Not lose. A draw. Not good enough.
Fair.
They have to win.
It's wins or nothing.
The next listen to Arsenal probably got the toughest running really though. Listen to this, right? They've got Man City, Luton, Brighton, Villa, Wolves, Tottenham, Bournemouth, United, Everton, Chelsea. It's tough. But the thing is though, once they get past Man City, that's a big game for the side of them because of if they beat Man City, they go 3
points up.
No, but they're a point ahead already.
Oh yeah, so it's 4 points up now.
4 points.
So Man City can win the next game and it wouldn't matter. They'll still be 1 point behind.
Yeah, but still, Man City have to win.
Fair.
It's a huge game. But then once they're past Man City, they've got Luton, they'll win, Brighton, they'll win, Villa, they'll win, Wolves, they'll win, which is massive. But then they've got Spurs. Spurs are their arch rivals. They will, as much as Arsenal are better than Spurs,
they will fight.
When you're against your rival, it's a different story. But still, then they've got Bournemouth, and then they've got United at Old Trafford. We better. I want to smack them.
Smack them in the face.
I want to smack them.
Smack them in the face.
But I think Arsenal run is toughish, but not toughish. But they've got a few tough games in blocks of easy games. Liverpool are a shout of, listen to this fixture, right?
Yeah.
Brighton, Sheffield United, Man United.
Beat them. Not a chance. Beat
Liverpool are going to wipe us now. It's going to be a bad day for us.
I refuse to say it, but
okay, fine. Brighton, so guys, Brighton, Sheffield United, Man United, Palace, Fulham, West Ham, Tottenham, Villa, Wolves, Everton.
Come on.
So their run is brilliant.
Come on.
The only teams I can really see affect them at all could be maybe us and Tottenham and maybe Villa.
Come on.
They've got a great run compared to the Arsenal run.
Yeah, compared to the Arsenal run.
And then Man City's run's a bit tougher. No, well, not really actually. They've got Arsenal, Villa, Palace, Luton, Tottenham, Forest, Wolves, Fulham, West Ham, and Brighton. So,
you know what?
It's
voice
quite,
crack. But you know what?
It's quite open.
I say it's a mid kind of Liverpool's got the easiest run. Yeah, I think it goes to Arsenal. Then it goes City after and the hardest.
Realistically, it does go Liverpool, City, Arsenal, probably.
I think Arsenal has an easier run than...
It depends how you count Man City on both sides, but that pretty much
because it's the first game.
But then also they have got United, Tottenham, and Villa. So it is tougher for Arsenal. But I think this season, all these teams shouldn't be losing the next 10 games.
Fair.
I'd be very, very surprised if all these win the next 3 games, especially if obviously they're going to go against each other, especially Arsenal and City. But I think it's going to go down to goal difference this season. I really do.
Fair. It actually probably would. Because
goal difference
right now, we're literally looking at joint first right now.
Right now, it's 35 for Man City, 39 for Liverpool, and 46 for Arsenal. So Arsenal are clear. They are very clear.
Yeah.
So, what is your top three? Would you go from third?
I'll go from third. As much as I want to put my team there, we're not.
Oh,
we're not.
Absolute dross.
Oh, we're not. My third, probably put Liverpool as my third. I know they were doing so well.
It's crazy to think one of these three teams will be third.
Given the performance this season, I would happily just say, "Cool, all of you take the trophy and go home."
No, we're not be able to that though.
Yeah, no chance.
Give a bit of each.
But
so
I'll put Liverpool third.
Okay.
I would put. It depends how badly Arsenal won it, because they know how heavy Man City's been running the game for a hot set. So, you know what? I might put Man City second. Yeah, I know. And I put Arsenal first. Never. As much as I hate it and I hope it never comes to fruition, I will take a Man City win over an Arsenal win. But I genuinely think Arsenal might come. They might come a little different, knowing how heavy it is.
Okay, honestly, last year they were top of the Premier League for 92% of the league and they lost. Which is quite funny, really.
Fair.
But I honestly think this season is that out of all the teams, I can see the upsets coming to Arsenal a bit more than everything else. I think Man City always somehow just turn on the gas and just be that team.
Yeah, but do they have it every single time?
So for me, I think it goes Liverpool, Arsenal setting, personally.
Really?
I think, only because I think that's just how it goes. I
love how we put Liverpool third. Sorry to any Liverpool people, but
I have no problem with Liverpool. I don't like Liverpool.
I don't like Liverpool, but then you guys are not winning. But then
it could go again. Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool. Thing is, they've got the easiest run. We're putting them third.
No. They have the easiest run, but the easiest run doesn't always mean you're going to
win. I know, but it's all up in the air.
Oh, so what if they think the same way we do? And they think their thing is so simple, so they do it in Ghana. I'm using it as a way to describe.
Klopp is leading the season.
That's true.
It's going to be all. They
might do the same way we were predicting Mbappe with PSG. They might try to make it a legacy season, and where they want to win it to let him go off on a high.
100%.
Same way Mbappe wants to win the Champions League to go off on a high.
Do you
know what? That's one of the things. So I know we don't, when we talk about sports, we get deeper into the statistics a lot more. We get so deep into it. It's because it's so unpredictable that you can't, having those joking conversations are hilarious. But sometimes you get so serious about it because you're like, this is such a, it's so, you never know what can happen.
No.
Because you can have the best team in the world. That's what makes it enjoyable. Because if we knew, it's, honestly, this is part of the reason why. And no, I have not watched it yet. I haven't seen the whole F1 thing because I just haven't yet.
No, it's fine. I agree with that.
But this is the same reason why I don't think I'll go into it, because I willingly can't go, cool, I'm going to go support a team where I know we're not going to win every single time. But it's the same thing with football. There's opposite with football. Because the greatest team can come in with the most confidence and the greatest fans and lose badly.
That is why I think football is arguably one of the best sports in the world.
Easily.
Personally, because I've gone into different sports. I think the way the parody and the competitive, we say parody, but I think it's very competitive. I think it's really, really good. So we're going to come back to this video at the end of the season as a FlicksnFields.
Yeah. As a united front.
We agree Liverpool.
One and the same.
And then
unity.
I think
togetherness.
I think we no, we're not.
One.
We don't have. What? We don't, because I'm not putting Arsenal. I can't put Arsenal first. Basically, we agree Liverpool third, and then we just hear the rest. God, I can't do it.
I got so sidetracked. Okay. So taking a little yes, it is still football because when I did research, I was like, well, I'm doing football. Typed it into Google and just read what came up. But still looking at football stuff. See, if you don't know, well, obviously you don't know because you don't know us that well, but you're going to get to in the future episodes, in the past ones, and all of the above. Anyway, see, my boy here, Callum, my dog, he claims at least to be Man United superfan kind of vibe.
Superfan's hype, but I would back myself. I have to back myself.
If you've seen his house, you've seen there's the jersey, there's the scarf, there's the
Okay, fine. I have to back myself.
So whilst we were prepping for this episode, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do something because I can. I'm going to pick a random...
What's it going to be?
I'm going to pick a random team from a random year, obviously, but United. Okay. It's going to be a random lineup for that day from a random game in a random year. And I'm just going to... All I'm going to give him is the game and the score.
I've got to guess the score. I'll probably get it.
I'll give you the game. I'll give you the year.
Okay.
I want the score and I want the starting 11.
Right. Okay.
Ready?
Have you got the bench?
I have the bench.
Okay, cool. Just so I know. Give me, what year is it? All
right, 2014.
So the year after Fergie. Okay.
United, Newcastle.
Right, okay.
I want the score first.
Can you do what month it's in?
I don't.
No, that's fine. I hope we win. I put my best to win. Probably we won't break that season now though. Maybe 2-1 United, probably maybe.
You know what? It's wrong, but you know what?
That was
You're not far off.
That face was not nice. I got excited though.
It was actually 3-1. So you weren't far off.
So we did pretty well.
You did pretty well.
So we were.
Okay,
so start from in the net will be David.
Yeah, obviously.
Is Patrice Evra still in the lineup?
Number 3 is not.
He's not. Okay. Is Varela in the lineup?
He is. Oh no, he is not.
This is a great start. Okay.
Yeah, it's a horrid start, but say so.
Is Raphael in the starting lineup?
Yeah.
Is Rio in the starting lineup?
Do you know? Right now, I'm staring at initials, and it's like trying to guess stuff.
Ferdinand.
I knew Rio you meant.
Ferdinand.
He isn't.
Evans.
He isn't.
Oh my god.
You're not doing pretty well. you're failing spectacularly.
Vidic should be there.
I'm not seeing no Vidic.
Oh my god.
I'm not seeing no Vidic.
Chris Smalling.
I'm not seeing no Smalling.
Phil Jones.
Yeah, you got Phil Jones.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. Let's move on from that. Rooney is in this team, I assume.
Yeah, obviously.
Van Persie.
Obviously.
Fellaini.
He isn't.
Mata.
He is. Got yellow that day.
Then midfield. Carrick.
Yep.
This is ridiculous. What formation have you got it in? Have you got it as a formation?
I got a formation. I got a solid list.
So I've got David De Gea. I've got
David De Gea. You had
Raphael. Valencia.
Valencia is in there.
Is Januzaj in there?
Januzaj. Do I see Januzaj? Does my eye see him? It does not.
44 he was.
It does not. Do you know what, guys? Super fan over here. Ain't getting it pretty well, is he?
Chicharito.
What a name.
I swear that's a Pokemon.
There's no Chicharito.
Am I not naming any of these players?
You've named the solid. Like, you got Raphael, you got Valencia, you got De Gea, you got Van Persie, you got Rooney, you got Mata, you got, unless I'm about to say it and he didn't get it, you got Jones.
Yeah, Phil Jones, yeah.
Yeah. So right now you got 1, 2, I think you might have said it, man. I skipped it, remember? 3, 4, 5 left.
Playing not even on the bench. Some players are not even on the bench.
I'm not looking at the bench right now.
Really thinks 2 strikers. Midfield have been Mata. Carrick would be in midfield. Who else would be in midfield?
Yep, you got Carrick too.
Oh, this is ridiculous. What's bugging me in the centre halves? That is bugging me. It's not Rio, it's not Vidic, it's not Evans, it's not Smalling.
Oh, it is Evans.
What, is he a dickhead?
Well, that's the life we live.
You know Johnny Evans?
Yeah.
In our team right now.
I literally didn't look at it. I was looking at the wrong side.
Right, so...
So he needs to retire. It's been 10 years.
So it's the hair, it is Raphael, Phil Jones, Johnny Evans. Who is the left back? Is it Fabio Silva?
It is not.
Is it Patrice Evra? It's not Varela. It's not.
Do you just want the answer?
No, wait.
Because apparently he doesn't know what he's doing.
A few minutes. So I need to do a left back and midfielder. I assume a winger somewhere. So Valencia's not in there.
Valencia's in there. I'm pretty sure it's the first thing you said Valencia.
He is a mistake. This is.
I'm pretty sure the first thing you said Valencia.
I did guess Valencia before. That's fine. Valencia as well. Not Januzaj, not... This left back's killing me. Do you reckon I have the name of the left back? Borthwick Jackson.
No.
Oh my God. I actually find it's magic then. Oh my God.
You honestly have like... You have...
It's not Marcus Butler, is it though?
No. You honestly have like 1, 2 left. You got that left back.
Do you understand? What was the left? No, I didn't. Oh yeah, the left back. Yeah.
And then you have one other.
Do you know who those players are? Do you recognise?
One of them I recognise.
Oh no, that's... Oh no, he didn't play then. It's not Ryan Giggs, is it?
Nah. I'll give you one clue for the one that I recognise.
Go on.
Cheryl Cole.
Oh, it's not who you think it is. Is it Ashley Young?
Yeah. Is it A Young? It might be. Might be Anthony. Might be Andrew. And if it is, great.
Is that Ashley Young? Is the player that is in there?
No.
The person that dated Cheryl Cole is Ashley Cole.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. So Ashley Young. Okay, we've got him.
Now you're just left with one.
Who is this left back?
Okay, I'll give you his initials.
Yeah, go on.
PM. PM, like the Prime Minister. Like the one's messing up our country.
This is going to drive me insane.
Do better. And no, I ain't going for
I've named so many though.
And you got them all wrong.
Go on, just tell me.
I don't know his first name, but his last name is McNair.
Paddy McNair.
Paddy. What's her name? Paddy.
He's so bad. He plays Sunderland.
Well, he played for United at some point.
Well, I tried. I named so many players around that era as well.
You did. You know what?
And you said no to most of them as well.
Let's clap it up. Well done. You failed, but well done. You got it wrong, but well done.
I thought I just failed everything.
Yes.
I tried so hard.
Quit. Get out. This is the end. FlicksnFields, how was the last day? It's done.
On the last thing. Let's forget this. I'm done.
You're just done with football, fine.
What I've really enjoyed, especially that came out yesterday.
Is what this is about? Is about football again?
No, I'm done about football. I've now disgraced.
So what are we going to now?
I've disgraced the family.
You have. You honestly have. What are we going to now then?
Right. So this is the one big thing. Sometimes at the end of the episode, we do say to our listeners or viewers, what is our recommendation for the week or stuff. You have, to be fair, already gave them the gentleman. But what has come out last year? Part 1 came out last year. Part 2 is going to come out this year.
What's this?
Invincible.
Ooh!
If
you ain't seen Invincible,
incredible.
Listen. Let me preface this by saying I know a lot of you guys are very apprehensive of watching shows that are animated, but trust me, this isn't no kids, happy family vibe. This is the kind of show that you sit there going, whoever animated this is dark.
Yeah.
Dark. It actually started from a comic, if you didn't know that. So read the comics if you want to spoil it for yourself, or watch the Amazon show.
They really do.
It's honestly incredible.
Oh.
You have Mark, you have his dad, you have...
This is one I wouldn't want to spoil for you.
Yeah.
In all fairness,
all I'm going to say is...
Oh yeah, so you tell what it actually is though. It is a superhero film.
He's invincible.
Basically, his dad is a superhero.
Yep.
And there's the son. Does the son get the powers? And
does he not?
From there, if the son gets the powers, what does he do with the powers? That's basically the principles, and it is gory as well. It is definitely 18. It is incredible. Mm-hmm. You're getting so much into it. I'm not a big animation or anime. I don't even call it anime fan in a sense. Animated fan. Sorry.
Thank you.
I've not really watched animes much, but when this came out,
so good. It's so good.
Recommendation, and I love the superheroes and Marvel and stuff. I watched it and I was glued. I watched the first season completely. Last year, the second season came out, part 1 to 4, I think, came out, and I binged everything that came out. And now we got the last bit at the end of it.
Got it again, and then coming back.
It's just great. It's really, really good. So that is our recommendation, FlicksnFields recommendation for this week.
And if you want something just to reference it from, if you like The Boys, it's a very similar kind of structure.
Story-wise, I would say.
So I know a lot of you have seen that, so check it out. That is, like you said, if the FlicksnFields recommendation.
Yeah, if they haven't seen The Boys, what are you doing? That's for another day.
That's for another day.
You have to go see The Boys.
You have to. All right.
Top 3 series of all time.
I'll give it to you.
Big thing.
But we'll get into that another day and we'll start listing our top 3. Anyways.
True.
Thank you guys for joining with us.
Big thank you.
Joining us,
listening to us, do what you're doing.
Like, whilst you're running, whilst you're walking, feeding your kids, whilst you're ironing, whilst you're taking a shower, because why not? Your phone's probably destroyed now because you're watching it on the shower, but that's your business.
But let us know what you're doing, how you listen to it. Let us know you're listening to it.
Yeah, where did you listen to it?
Interested.
How did you find out about us? Was it TikTok you saw us? Like, were you one of the 48 hours? Like, are you with me? Because I need more people with me.
48 hours.
I need them with me.
To be fair, I've known my numbers are, so I can't really say much.
I'm going to check his after, and he's probably going to be worse than mine. Anyway.
Don't forget to subscribe, YouTube, comment,
follow, like, recommend, share to a friend, share to your grandma, your sister, your auntie, your uncle.
Yes. Listen.
Guys, it's been a pleasure.
FlicksnFields everywhere.
Everywhere you can think of, we're there. If you thought of it, we're there. If you want us to be there, we're already there.
Love it.
So yeah, anyway, we're signing out, guys. Thank you. Love you. See you next week.
Peace. Perfect.